Okay, in the studio today we've got Halfway to New York, fantastic band, and this is going to be in conjunction with Bass Studios and Fred M Promotions. Okay then guys, it's really nice to have you down here at the Bass.
It's great to be here.
And first of all, let's talk a little tiny bit about the band, how you got together, and also what about the name?
Right. The name. Well, I mean, Ross and I started writing about two years ago, something like that, and we wrote Out of Time, which is the first single. It's coming out November the 14th.
Brilliant.
That's we wrote that on the first day of writing, and so we soon sort of realised that there was some stuff that needed pursuing. We were writing some good music, so we got these guys together on board that we've known for a few years, and yeah, the rest is history.
So did you actually pull the rest of the guys from just the circuit, or did you know see bands of other bands and friends of friends?
Yeah,
what sort of thing was it like?
That's pretty much what you just said. I think we all played lots of other gigs and played for lots of other people. We all kind of knew each other for varying amounts of time through different things. So
it's a small world, kind of.
Find the best people that you know.
Excellent.
Give them a call, and
when they can't do it, you call the rest of us.
But it's that thing about gelling and really working together as a team, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's pretty lucky how well it's come together personality-wise. We don't have very many arguments, but we had to have a big blowout anyway. So, so yeah, I think we're quite lucky like that.
I think that transfers on stage as well, and when you're playing together as well. If your personalities work, you can definitely tell with the band when they're performing.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we've mentioned the single already. Tell us a little bit more about the single, the recording of it, anything interesting about it. What should we expect from the first single from Halfway to New York?
Oh, it's just a great rock pop record. Basically, we tried to be quite simple and just stick to the kind of basics and try and do it really, really well. Nice catchy chorus, a couple of hooks in the verse, and try to keep it like that, really.
Brilliant. Okay, and that's going to be through iTunes, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be out on iTunes and all the other, Amazon and all those other digital distributors. Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Okay,
yeah.
So what about songwriting as a team then? We've talked about the two of you. Are you main songwriters, or do you work together as a team?
Yeah, at the moment, Ross and I do the majority of the writing. We kind of get the bare bones of the song down, and then we kind of do a demo of that song, just guitar and vocal, and then we send it to these guys.
And we ruin it for him.
They ruin it. And they've obviously got their own expertise and their own instruments, and they kind of put their own flavour on it, and then we workshop it and then take it to the studio. Yeah.
Cool. Excellent stuff. All right. So obviously you've played Stourbridge earlier in the month, and it went down really, really well.
Yeah.
And you're back now doing a schools tour. Tell us a little bit about the schools tour. I mean, obviously I'm coming from an education background, so it's really interesting to work out what you hope to achieve from the schools tour.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think there can be quite a lot of stigma doing music at school. Growing up, sometimes it's deemed as sort of the uncool thing to do versus sport, and I just wanted to kind of get on board with the schools thing, just to say, look, if you stick to what you actually want to do, if it is music, then you could be in a band, you could do, it's quite a cool thing to do. Basically, what I'm saying.
You can pursue it as a career as well. It is achievable. You've just got to really work at it.
Yeah, and it's really good having professional bands coming in, especially into the town and the studio, to actually keep that fire burning, really, and saying this is what it's all about. Yeah, that's really, really cool. Okay, and what about 2012? What are we going to see from Halfway to New York in 2012?
Another single coming out in early the year, probably mid-February.
Okay.
I imagine.
We're hoping kind of album March, April time, roughly.
Okay, so still working with same producers and.
Yeah, at the moment we're working with Simon Gogley, who won a Grammy for U2's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, which is quite a credit to his name. So he's absolutely awesome, and we've learned a lot from him. And yeah, we might be working with other producers for the second half of the album. We've pretty much done the first half of the album,
right?
But we'll see how that goes.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, so there we go. That's Halfway to New York. We've had a great time. Thank you very much for the interview, and enjoy the acoustic track.
left awake long into the night. I thought I knew what's right, but now you've gone, I can't see black from white, and I know, you know, I know that we're out of time, but it's okay to say goodbye. It's okay to not know why. I know, you know, I know that we're out of time, but it's okay to say goodbye. It's okay to not know why. If it's so hot air, it's something that I could not bear. If it's so just there, it's something I could never share. If it's so hot air, it's something that I could not bear. If it's so hot air.